Good morning to you, South Africa. This is the South African Morning right here on eNCA. Now, the world-renowned author, poet, actress Gcina Mhlophe is disrupting the art of storytelling. She's converted her book, Nozincwadi, the mother of books, into a video book with a sign interpreter. This is to accommodate the hearing impaired. So let's find out more from Gcina Mhlophe, who joins us from Hong Kong this morning. I tell you, we are certainly international. A very good morning to you, Gcina. Good to have you with us, and thank you for taking the time to chat to us. What are you doing in Hong Kong?
Sanbonani, I'm grateful to be with you, Tammy. I'm in Hong Kong as part of the team that has arrived here to celebrate our Heritage Day. So there's going to be a big event tomorrow evening. Is it Friday tomorrow? My Lord, the time difference is messing me up. 22nd, we are doing an event here, and so I'm so excited to be a part of it, sharing what it makes South Africa special. Our brand South Africa, our Consular General is here, and also the relationship between the two countries, China and South Africa. That's what I'm here to do, sharing stories and telling them, hey, Mzansi Ababa.
Heritage for you and storytelling have really gone hand in hand. Talk to us about Nozincwadi, as well as the role that storytelling plays in teaching young children about our values, which are also a very intrinsic part of the heritage, the things that are handed down from generation to generation.
Indeed, storytelling has to be a part and parcel of what we call our heritage, what we call our identity and sense of self. And unless we keep our stories alive and share with one another, passing them from generation to generation, we can't talk about heritage. And we can't say we celebrate our languages as well. You know, storytellers are also language lovers. I think one of the most beautiful things about bringing the storytelling to so many different communities in different parts of the country and the continent and the world, it gives me such joy. So to be doing this kind of work and graduating, I think it's a graduation. To be able to take Nozincwadi. In 2021, it was published in Braille, and now it has come out as a video sign language book. I'm so thrilled and honored.
And what are the messages that you convey through Nozincwadi?
With Nozincwadi, it talks about cross-generational dialogues taking place. Mama Nozincwadi, first of all, she couldn't read. And then she also had this other love of collecting books and newspapers and anything with words on it and keeping them. But people criticized and said, you can't read. What are you doing? Just make beads like us. I want to make baskets, make grass mats. She said, you know what? Beads and baskets are good, but so are books. And I love that about the story of Nozincwadi. And also, we share the fact that even though she couldn't read, she bought books for children who needed. Even though she was a woman who just lived from the ground, having her vegetables or the mangoes that she sold, she still had the generosity to share her love of books with children, to a point where she was encouraged by one of the young boys she had assisted to go to Adult Learning Center, and she learned to read and write.
And I guess education is such an integral part of progress, and it's an integral part of being able to preserve the history and the culture of a people. And when you are able to read and you have a love of books, you are then better able to access that type of information, which may not necessarily have been handed down from, from one generation verbally to the next. But talk to us about the challenges that you've experienced in getting Nozincwadi written in other languages like Braille, for example, and even the videos. Have you had any stumbling blocks in that regard?
When Nozincwadi celebrated our 20-year anniversary, the book was out of print. The publishers who were publishing it before did not even communicate with me. The next thing, the book is out of print, and panic stations. What are we going to do? And we found a new publisher. So New Africa Books published Nozincwadi in a bigger, better format, and it came out in all South African languages. I was thrilled about that. And then the South African Library for the Blinds, when we approached them, Mr. Ntombela was at the helm of this, and he made sure that it happens, and they flew down to Durban for the official launch on the 8th of September, because we never let the 8th of September go by without us not doing anything, because it's International Day of Literacy. So we launched it under the storytelling tree. The next thing you know, I'm thinking, you know what? We need to deal with sign language, because we visit a lot of schools of especially abled, I call them uniquely abled children of all kinds in South Africa, whether you're in a wheelchair, you got one leg, you can't hear, you can't see, still my children. So I approached the principal of KwaVulinhlebe School for the Deaf to be my sign language interpreter. We approached Video Vision, the production company, and I'm seeing Nilesh. I said, please, my brother, let's do this thing. And they agreed, so we went into the studio and we filmed Nozincwadi, Mother of Books. I wasn't sure what it was going to come out like. You know, what you see in your head is not what's going to come out as a video, but they were so generous and really worked hard on it. So when we launched it in Pietermaritzburg on the 8th of September, at Bessie Head Library, Mr. Ntombela was back in KZN. Now he's the director at Bessie Head Library. Boom, we brought special schools from all around Maritzburg, and they joined us, and I was so excited and humbled as well.
What I love, Mamgcina, is that it's such a collaborative effort, and it takes all various stakeholders to make this happen. We thank you so much for umsebenzi wakho muhle. Ngicela ukuthi I know ukuthi you are flying the flag high up for us lapho phesheya Hong Kong.
Yeah.
May you have a splendid Heritage Day celebration this month. Thank you so much, Gcina Mhlophe.
We say in sign language, let's build it up, let's celebrate it and learn to sign. It's up to us. This is me loving you.
Oh, wow. Beautiful Gcina Mhlophe coming to us live from Hong Kong as we mark and celebrate a Heritage Month.